Hey, in this video, I'm going to discuss coordinates from AirFlare search tools into a native mapping application on a patroller's phone. Patroller could be out in the field. They've got an iPhone or an Android phone. They've got a native mapping application, the application that just comes with a phone. Generally, it's going to be Apple Maps or Google Maps. In other videos, I've covered GPS applications like Gaia and Avenza. Teams that are using AirFlare search tools, some teams don't standardize on any mapping application or GPS application for their operations. Some do. Some teams have standardized on powerful GPS applications like Gaia and Avenza. Those are super cool. You know, you can create a layer specifically for your resort operations. You can share, save all kinds of waypoints, known locations, so you can see a subject location in reference to all of these other known places in your operations, and that's fantastic, and it's super cool, and it's super powerful. Some teams have just standardized on Google Maps because it is so easy to use and we use it all the time driving or just getting from place to place. That's what this video is about. I've got coordinates in AirFlare search tools, and I just want to drop those coordinates really quick into the native mapping application that I have on my phone, generally Apple Maps or Google Maps, and then I want to navigate out to that subject, that guest that needs assistance. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We will go ahead and start in AirFlare web console. And I will pull up a patroller's phone. So in this case, a guest called up dispatch. They needed assistance. This one, they happen to be an AirFlare subscriber. So in previous demos, I've used the text out coordinates back for non-AirFlare subscribers. Let's use an AirFlare subscriber. So the dispatcher conducted a search, initiate search, coordinates came back successfully. And now we need to get those coordinates from AirFlare search tools onto Google or Apple Maps on this iPhone over here. Hands down, the easiest way to get coordinates into the field is for patrollers in the field to have the AirFlare Field Console app on their phone. If I open up Field Console, everything that dispatch does, patrollers in the field can see, and vice versa. This search, which was initiated Wednesday, 10/23 at 19:23, is this search right here, 10/23 at 19:23. I'll go ahead and open that search. And I can see that my subject is at this location in degrees. I can switch over to UTM at this location in UTM with a location of accuracy of 9 meters and display it on the map. Dropping these coordinates from here into Apple or Google Maps is super simple. Open Map app. If you are on an iPhone that has Apple Maps and you also have Google Maps on that phone, we will give you an option. Open an Apple Maps or Google Maps. Personally, this is an iPhone. Personally, I like Google. I use it every day. So I'm going to drop this into Google Maps. Automatically drops the pin into Google Maps, and it gives me the standard directions button. I am now navigating out to that lost subject or subject guest that needs assistance. Similarly, if you're an Apple Maps user, I'll select Apple Maps. Same deal. There's my directions button, and I'm off and running. Pretty simple. The next part of this video, we are going to pretend that this patroller in the field does not have Field Console on their phone. So they cannot see what this dispatcher has done. In this case, most likely, this dispatcher is going to use the share feature inside of Web Console. So they will the subject is at this location, plus or minus 9 meters. The dispatcher can enter the phone number of the patroller in the field that they want this information to go to. They will generally send location either in degrees or UTM, send SMS. That patroller is going to receive a text message. They'll actually receive 2 text messages. The first will have the coordinates in the format sent by dispatch. In this case, these coordinates in decimal degrees. It will also have the subject name. In this case, Dennis Lee iOS. It matches Dennis Lee iOS. If this were a text out coordinates back to a non-subscriber, the subject name is that subject's phone number, and this would be the subject's phone number. Okay, fair enough. So I'll go back. I'll click on the record that we're actually working with here. As a patroller in the field, there's the second text message that comes in that package is a hyperlink. That's the one you want. You can go ahead and open that hyperlink. It'll open up this web page, and these are the options that you have: Google Maps, Apple Maps, or open as GPX. And it's the same. I can open on Google Maps, and it will directly open Google Maps, and I'm off and running. I can open up Apple Maps. Apple Maps off and running. And I should point out, probably for sake of completeness, if I wanted to, I could use this copy button right here. I could copy. I could go out to my phone and I could open up Google Maps. I could paste those coordinates and it'll get me the same thing. But frankly, whether you're working off of Field Console, Open Map app, or you're working off of this page that was sent to you by a dispatcher, open Google Maps, that's the easiest path. So this was a pretty short video. I'll stop sharing. I'll come back and say hi. That's all I wanted to share in this one. Thank you. See you in the next one. Cheers.